activity, Muhammad Razan Nadwi, he will explain about the listening activity. The scientific way of learning any language is listening, because the kid learns with listening. What is the reason of listening the native speaker? So in detail, I would like to call Muhammad Razan Nadwi.
A great morning to all of you. Hope you are fit and sound. I am Razan. I am an alim. I have done alimiyat from Jamia Islamia Practical and Fazila from Madarasa Baitul Uloom. Presently, I have done personality development class at Madarasa Baitul Uloom, Sindgi in Karnataka, where I learned spoken English and computer. I will be forever grateful to Madarasa Baitul Uloom and Sunnah English Medium School for providing us a wonderful platform to enlighten our brain and develop our personalities. So today I am here to present a scientific and natural way of learning any language. Let's see what Allah says.
والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة لعلكم تشكرون.
And Allah brought you out from your wombs of mother while you knew nothing, and He provided you hearing, He provided you vision and intellect and heart. Let's see another verse. What Allah says.
إن السمع والبصر والفؤاد كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا.
Hearing and listening is the first tool of learning anything. First a child. First he learns, first he listens, then he watches, then he understands. And Allah says, indeed the hearing, the sight and the heart, about each of these you will be asked. So don't forget the purpose, why Allah gave these bounties. Utilize it in a right way and proper way. Study science, become a doctor. Study physics, become an engineer. Be what you want to become. Achieve what you want to achieve. But don't forget the purpose. Get closer to Allah. Some people consider science and these are modern education. But what Allah says, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. So contemplate and research on creations of Allah. How He created the earth, how He created heavens up high, solar system, galaxies. And I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen any kid, how he learns mother tongue? Does he study any grammar or any literature? The answer is of course not. He just learns language just by listening. And second, I would want to give you an example. Those workers who live abroad or in another states, they don't study any kind of grammar or literature, but still they are fluent. If they can, why we can't? And just listening is not enough to become fluent. If you want to become fluent, then you have to practice it and you want to repeat it in your daily conversation. The benefits of listening benefit you. First of all, improve listening and comprehension skills. Second, how words are pronounced and how to use them in a context. Third one, internalizing language rules, national rhythm and intonations. Fourth one, a native speaker knows much better than others. Fifth one, get a pure language without any mixing and slangs. Generally at those schools where English is taught just as a language and teacher used to communicate with the students in regional language, you will get a lack of confidence in English. We followed here 3 steps. First of all, while listening, at the beginning, we got written. What speaker says, we got a written material. Second step, we listen videos with subtitles. Third step, we listen videos without subtitles. And I would like to share some glimpse what we have heard and try to understand here. As a native speaker, as my most loved speech is Imam Khalid's speech.
If you can impact even one heart, don't let it go. If you have the ability to be the one that interjects some benefit into this world, do so in pursuit of the pleasure of your Lord. And if I can ever be helpful to you in any way, please don't hesitate in reaching out.
And second speaker is Islamic motivational speaker, Mufti Imam. Who doesn't know him? He is one of the most renowned scholars in this era.
Never let anyone tell you that you're useless, because you're not. You're not. You're amazing. Each one of us is unique. Allah loves you. He knows you personally. He knows your challenges. He knows your struggles. He knows your tears. He knows what is going on. He knows the positives, the negatives. He knows more than you know about yourself. And He did not make any one of us useless.
Third one, political interviews, such as Karan Thapar.
Hello and welcome to a very special interview with politician author Pavan Verma for the Wire.in. In recent days, Pavan Verma has tweeted, written articles and commented, raising worrying and serious questions about the handling of the economy by the Modi government, as well as policies followed in Uttar Pradesh by Yogi Adityanath. He's also spoken about what he calls the deteriorating and damaging social mood of the country.
After this, on self, as a Mufassir, I like Nauman Ali Khan. He is a CEO of Bayyina Group, and he and his team working tirelessly to bring Muslims back to the Quran and Islam.
Surah Al-Anfal with you. Allah says, لا يحسبن الذين كفروا سبقوا. Don't ever imagine that those who disbelieved got an advantage, that they got ahead. Sabaqu. Another way to translate sabaqu can also be, don't think they got away with it. You know, you might think, when you look at the scenario in the world, that those who engage in acts of oppression, those who are the Fir'aun of today, they get away with it. Nobody can stop them.
After this, he is a current Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau.
My friends, you are now NYU graduates, the best and the brightest. You have great potential and possibilities, and therefore you have enormous responsibility too. So today, I'd like to talk about the nature of both those things, and I'd like to offer you a challenge, one that I think is essential for your future.
Pay attention to his expression. He is a native Australian speaker.
A light comes from above them. The whole of Jannah is covered by it. They raise their heads, and the Lord Allah Jalla Subhanahu is in presence above them. So they look up, Subhan al-Khaliq. Can you imagine the honor? Allah Rabbul Izzah says, Ya Ahl al-Jannah, Salamun alaykum. Peace be unto you, all dwellers of Jannah.
I conclude my presentation to praying to Allah. May Allah make us from people of Jannah, and with a special thank to you all, and a big thanks to our beloved teachers such as Mufti Abdul Haq sir, and Mr. Sati sir, and Mr. Shuaib sir. And your hard works and care made a real difference in our life. Thank you so much.